I mean, how are you talking to businesses about that conversation? Like, what are those conversations you're happening, and how are you showing them value? And like, okay, you really need to be doing, XYZ. Like when you're building maybe packages for people, or you're doing an audit on what they're trying to achieve versus where they're at. Give me some of those in the conversation. What's happening? It would be interesting to get those insights.
Yeah. I mean, just to show them how much money they could potentially be making just by engaging in social media is almost already a yes from there, right? I mean, we've seen and worked with clients who have been very conservative with their approach on marketing. And within the first 6 7 months of launching online, they get an almost 97% online revenue growth because they're surprised that there are so many people who would rather purchase on TikTok. They are shocked that there's a lot of purchase power out there because they think that when you want to sell on TikTok, you're just selling to the kids. But really, there are so many people out there who just want a different kind of sales experience. Really, it's just a matter of, so I do tell them that think of people this way, right? The way that you want to experience a purchase and I want to experience a purchase are very different. The way that we consume content are also very different. Some people want to hear it, some people need to see it, some people just want to read it real quick, some people want to live it. And that's just the reality of life. And what I'm offering is not you have to do this, this, and this. What I'm saying is there are millions of people who experience things differently. Why would you not want to meet them where they are? It's basically the same thing that you're already doing. I'm just bridging you to a whole set like of new people. And usually when they see that it's not such a scary new age idea, because usually we get pushback from companies that either started as mom and pops companies or are already built with time and tradition, which absolutely we respect. It's just we gotta start exploring how to move forward with the times. And again, with a background in publishing, I also know how it feels like to sit down in a board meeting and just be like, well, what if we just try it? And you can cancel it if it doesn't work, but it almost always works. So here we are.
I think that that's a perfect way to kind of bring it full circle. The thing that I think about when what you said is I can't remember who was the author of this quote, but it was something like you got to get from an advertising standpoint. This is kind of a Mad Men era of getting into the conversation that's already going on in their head. And that conversation is happening all kinds of different places, all kinds of different ways. But that's what, well, today allows you to do is
Yeah.
so many different ways to get in that. Like, and I think that that's why the younger generation has been hit so hard with all this stuff. It's just like, turn it off because it's so many Slack messages, so many emails,
Mm,
text messages are now getting out of control with spam. Like, it's just like, I want analog, right? Like I need a break because I'm overstimulated with this stuff. But if you are trying to reach people today, there's been no better time ever in history that you
yeah.
can reach people and effectively talk to them. And you can use all these different tools to help you do that. And you just need to become a master in understanding what the problem is you're trying to solve for your target audience, and then how to get them in front of that message. And that's really what it boils down to.